Welcome back. By the way, so episodes are gonna look a little weird. Carl, can I have a light drum roll, please?
Oh no!
That's why I said light.
Yeah. Jason just said, "Do not hit the table."
So we have a name. You're gonna hear this twice, and my hair is gonna look different the second time you hear it. So this is the second episode. It got bumped in front of the original second episode, which we already recorded. So that's why I was like, this is gonna be a little weird. So our name is neither of the names that we have before. So it's not NPC and it's not Jump. Our name is Giggles and Games. Welcome back to the podcast, episode 2. I'm Laquita.
And I'm Carl.
And today we have a special episode. We're actually going to be talking about the movie that we watched this weekend. So we're going to be talking about Blue Beetle. Yes. So just a quick disclaimer, I may have dozed off.
Oh no!
I may have dozed off a few times.
Oh no! Wait, do you remember?
I remember a lot of it. There were just a couple of dialogue parts that I didn't need to be there for.
Okay, let's see what you think about it. Maybe you missed something. You're like, some part just didn't make any sense.
Like, why did this happen? Like, they just jumped to it, and it's because I just fell asleep. I wasn't dozing off that much, but I noticed every time you turned and looked at me, I woke back up. I was like, wow. Oh no, he's looking at me.
Feel my eyes on you. I was concerned, actually.
Well, I was really tired. But let's jump into the movie. Now, question, did you know anything about Blue Beetle going into the movie?
Absolutely, yes. I read all the original comics where he was introduced, which was in Infinite Crisis, one of those issues. And it's an excellent comic. And it's pretty similar. There are some characters that they changed, but the story isn't exactly like that, but they changed a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I kind of like what Marvel does with the MCU. Yeah. They like take stuff from the source material, but then
But the gist of it is still there. Like, most of the characters are still the way they are, and like in the comic he was in high school, and here he like just graduated
from college.
So
I have exactly no reference point for this. I have no idea who Blue Beetle is. First time I saw him was in a trailer when we were watching another movie. So I had no idea that this was even a thing. He reminds me of the Tick. You remember the Tick? Yeah, that's what I thought it was. I thought it was the Tick movie. So when I saw the original trailer, I was like, oh, the Tick. And then there was like Blue Beetle, and I was like, ooh.
No.
Ooh.
I mean, some people who will watch it will probably recognize him from cartoons that have been out for the last decade, like in Justice League Unlimited, Young Justice, and some other Batman shows like that.
Oh, I don't watch Batman.
Yeah.
I don't watch Batman. I love the Joker. I don't watch Batman. So let's get into it. So, thoughts on the movie? Did you like it? Did you not like it?
You know, I was really concerned because, I don't know, DC's been getting a lot of flack about, all their movies and everything.
Trash!
Hey!
Oh, sorry.
And, I don't know, it's just hard. It's been hard for them. They're, like, fighting an uphill battle. And so I had very low expectations, and I wanted to go and support it, and I was really grateful that you came and joined me.
Of course.
Among some other people. And so I really liked it. And I think everybody else who watched it pretty much enjoyed it as well, and were fairly surprised by it and liked it.
Now, I have a question for you, because through the parts that I was awake for, it didn't seem like a traditional DC movie to me. Like, it wasn't super gloomy. It had a lot of comedy. I'm not gonna lie, it seemed a little Marvel-y. I'm just throwing it out there.
I mean, I could see that, and I think it's a stereotype of many that, they think DC's dark and gloomy. Yeah. I mean, and a lot of it has been, so, and they've been trying to work out of that ever since Shazam. Remember Shazam?
Yeah, Shazam was really good.
Yeah, and this was, I feel like, along similar lines, because there was some stuff that was pretty dark in Shazam, but it was also really family friendly and funny. Yeah. Blue Beetle was hilarious. Like, I couldn't believe how funny it was.
It was.
And it didn't seem forced to me, and I loved the characters in it.
Yeah. Fun fact, the lead character I actually knew from Cobra Kai. I've never watched the first 2 seasons of Cobra Kai, but I watched like the last part of the 3rd season. So I knew who he was. And I was like, oh, that's old boy from Cobra Kai. So I think he did a fantastic job. I think it was really cool. I love the cultural aspect of it. With the family being Mexican and whatnot. And then, of course, they brought in George Lopez because...
Yeah, I thought the representation was great. And normally, I'm not a super huge fan of George Lopez, but for some reason, he just fit this role perfectly. And, yeah, I just thought everybody did a really good job with it. I mean, the whole team... I'm talking about, like, the whole team, like, production and filming, everybody, like, the writers. I thought they did a really excellent job. It's solid, fun... movie. I feel like it doesn't do well in the theaters. It's gonna do much better in the secondary market and like home viewing, you know.
Okay. I will say, when I was watching the trailers, one of the things that enticed me to want to watch the movie was like the part where she was like, anything you can imagine, I can create. And he does the whole like Power Rangers thing.
He
and
looks like a Power Ranger.
Okay, he creates. So I don't know if you watch Inuyasha.
Oh,
so Inuyasha's sword is called the Tetsaiga. That's what I couldn't remember that night. I was like, he created a Tetsaiga. It looked just like it, and then he hit it, he smashed it on the ground. And I was like, that's the Tetsaiga, bro. Inuyasha popping out any moment.
Yeah, I was actually thinking that there'll be some, I don't know, references to like weapons or remember, yeah, exactly. In the movie when they did that same scene where, you know, she's like, we could do anything. And I was like, oh man, I think he probably watches all this anime. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be insane.
I don't know if that's really what it's from, but that's just personally for me what I found funny. I enjoyed the movie, and it was comical. I didn't expect it to be, so that was great. It's definitely a family-friendly movie. There's no, like, real gore or anything, even though you know people are getting taken out.
Definitely feel like people should support it, not because of just the great representation, but it's also a very good movie.
It is.
It really is. I'm not even... I mean, I'm a DC fan, so I'm a little bit biased, but Laquita isn't a DC fan necessarily.
I'm not, and I enjoyed it. Listen, it wasn't DC's best movie by any chance, in my opinion, but I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed watching it, so it was good. DC no longer stands for dark comics to me, but it was really good. I will say, the one thing I have to mention, it was a little cheesy, but I know it's supposed to be. But it was really like the whole Highlander line.
I just thought it sold. It sold.
It didn't sell me.
Everything sold for me for the most part.
Yeah, but other than that, and old boy turned it into like Megatron and whatnot. Like other than that, I think it was good.
I say we give some high fives for Blue Beetle.
All right, so what is your ranking out of 10? What would you rank Blue Beetle?
God, I'm the worst. I'm the worst at these. You gotta make me make a decision.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna say probably a 7.5 to 8.
I'm actually very... You looking at me like this? Scared. Okay, if you're just listening, he just looked at me like, what are you ranking it? So it is known I am not that big of a DC fan, but I do like a good movie that I enjoy. I think I'm gonna give it like a 7.5.
Oh,
I really did enjoy it. It was funny. I do think I need to watch it again because there were a couple dialogue scenes that I kind of dozed off on. But yeah, and there were a couple things that made me mad about that movie, but about any movie.
Like what? Is it a spoiler?
It is a spoiler, so I'm not gonna say it here, but old girl should have gave up some money. That's all I'm gonna say.
She did.
She should have gave us some money. She should have gave up some money. That's all I'm gonna say. And
you mean yeah.
Oh,
okay, her.
We're not
that person.
We're not gonna spoil it, but he knows what I'm talking about.
I'm so thirsty. I keep drinking from this, so my apologies.
Okay, well we'll just do an ASMR pocket. That was absolutely disgusting. If you heard it on audio only, I'm so sorry.
But I don't know. That seemed really delicious.
That wasn't the ASMR I was going for. Like the slurp.
Oh. I thought it was really enjoyable to listen to.
That was too much. So what else did we... Oh, you didn't get up to... So I'm wearing my Disney villain shirt.
Oh.
And I want to point out a particular villain... Where's his face? I want to point out a particular villain, Gaston. So I just got back from watching Beauty and the Beast.
That's right.
In theaters on the big screen.
Awesome.
So if you guys don't know, I'm going to put up a little graphic somewhere on the video. And for people on the podcast, Disney in their 100-year celebration, blah, blah, blah. It's not their 100 years yet, but whatever. In the Disney Pictures 100-year anniversary, they're doing limited screenings of select movies. So they're bringing back movies from our childhood and from some of your kids' childhood, if you're older, to the big screen. They started this with Pirates of the Caribbean, actually, so I went and saw that last month.
Oh, wow. You're going to watch all of them?
No, I'm not going to watch all of them. I'm going to watch the ones that I like. But for anyone else, you can buy tickets to go and see them.
Wait, is this nationwide?
It is nationwide.
Wow.
And it's 2-week runs. Beauty and the Beast started on the 18th, so it started on Friday. So it's running for 2 weeks.
One of my favorites.
It'll be done on September 1st, yes. And what I love about this, so when we went to see Pirates, it was great because everybody was making comments and everybody was interacting with each other and the movie, because if you haven't seen the movie, like, you can't be offended if people are talking. I'm not gonna lie to you. So we were all just interacting with the movie a little bit more than you would if a new movie comes out, because you don't know it.
Yeah.
So it was great.
And everyone who's going is going to be a fan.
Everybody who's going is going to be a fan.
Party.
There are people that are bringing their kids and stuff. Like I went to see Beauty and the Beast. I expected there to be kids there. And there was a little kid kicking my seat. Little kid. I had to keep looking at her. But other than that, it was pretty good because me and my friends, we sang all of the songs, and the people behind us was singing the songs as well. So it was really cute. Like when Be Our Guest came on, everyone was singing Be Our Guest, and then at the end, everybody clapped, and I was like, "Woo, Belle, I love you! Oh my god!" And then but I will say, if you haven't watched a movie that you watched from your childhood as an adult, there are some suspect things in them. I just want you to know there were things that were being said, like when the villagers are going to storm the castle, the Beast Castle. They're like singing and they have their pitchforks and everything, and there's like, and one of the lines is legit, "What we don't understand, we want to kill." And I'm like, oh, that's problematic.
Well,
that's problematic.
That's true, right?
It is true.
That's definitely true.
That's problematic.
I mean, it's pointing out their ignorance.
Yes, it is. So
that I guess when kids watch it, be like, "Those are the bad guys. They don't know what they're doing because they don't understand."
Because they don't understand. Yeah, exactly.
They're scared.
But it was, and then Gaston was cornering Belle in the house to try to marry him. That was a little problem. I was like, "Who watching this is not a little weird." But no, it's very good. So for everyone, I would like to tell you the remaining of the screenings that are left. Sorry, you already missed Toy Story, and there was another one. Toy Story and Frozen, I think you already missed. But right now, Beauty and the Beast is playing until September 1st. Next is going to be Incredibles. That starts September 1st and will run for 2 weeks till the 15th. Coco will be next. That's going to run September 15th.
Coco.
I haven't watched it because I don't want to cry.
Oh.
I haven't watched Coco and
Are you going to go see it? Coco?
I'm not going to go see Coco.
I don't
want to cry.
It's not like Up. But you saw Up.
No.
Oh.
I don't want to cry.
Oh.
And I haven't watched Big Hero 6 either because I heard there's a sad scene in there.
Oh. I don't remember it.
I don't want to cry. So Coco is September 15th, running for 2 weeks. Next, this one we are going to go see. Lion King.
Oh.
I'm super excited.
Yeah.
I will bawl my eyes out. I don't care. I'm bawling my eyes out. Long live the king. Mufasa, you my dude. And Lion King runs from September 29th for 2 weeks. Then we have Moana. Moana's going to be the last limited run that they're doing currently. That's going to start on October 13th, and that's going to run for 2 weeks as well. And something else I found out, because I was at the theaters, they also have Jurassic Park. The 30th anniversary is on the 25th. So that's going to be running for, well, they started on the Thursday, so you can typically get your Thursday pre-showing before the weekend starts. So August 24th through the end of the month, through the 31st, you can see Jurassic Park anywhere.
Awesome. Well, speaking of movies and shows and stuff, shows. So what's been on your telly?
So on my telly, I really haven't been watching much. I've been watching a lot of YouTube And I need to watch Stranger Things 4, by the way. I haven't watched it yet, so I need to watch.
She still needs to catch up with that.
Yes.
Before next season comes out, at least, right?
No, I need to before Halloween Horror Nights. There'll be a Halloween Horror Nights.
Oh my god. You are? You're going to catch up before that? Okay.
Yeah, because I can watch it this week and this weekend.
Okay.
But I haven't been watching anything yet, but there's a Mandalorian spinoff. Ahsoka. Is it Ahsoka or Ashoka? It's Ahsoka, right?
Ahsoka.
That's how I pronounce it, but there's the H. Is the H silent?
Oh, I don't know.
Because look, it's
Ashoka. I don't know. Is that even how it's spelled? I just wrote.
No. That is how it's spelled.
I don't know. Oh God, I'm not even gonna try.
Ahsoka.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
And it's played by Rodaria Dawson. She appeared in The Mandalorian for like 1.5 episodes. So that's really cool. The spinoff, they're actually starting it early. It's going to start the day that this podcast drops, August 22nd. And it will be 9 p.m. Eastern time on Disney+.
Well, it's tonight for when you're listening to it on Tuesday.
Yes, it's tonight for when you're listening to... When you hear our voices, it is going to be that night. Tonight. So, and they're going to have a 2-episode premiere. So that'll be great. They'll have episodes 1 and 2.
Nice. Oh, I don't know if we're ready to catch up. I'm not sure if we're caught up on the other shows to be able to watch it. Are you going to watch it as it comes out? Are you going to watch it then?
Yeah, Ryan and I tend to watch certain things together, and Mandalorian is one of those.
I just feel like, I can't remember if we didn't finish Mando or something, or the second season or something like that. I'll have to find out.
You should probably.
Yeah. Otherwise, we can't talk about it because then you'll be spoiling.
Oh, yeah, I will be spoiling. What are you watching?
So normally Jason and I, we each pick a show. And so his show is The Last Kingdoms, a show that we've been wanting you to jump on.
Yes.
It's kind of like Game of Thrones without just, all this gore, basically. It's got a really good story. I'm not going to tell you much about it. It's like Vikings and stuff like that. But it's just really good. And it's really fun. And everybody's been talking about The Bear. I don't know, have you heard of The Bear?
Yes, because Ryan watches it.
Oh, he does?
Yes, I know there's a season 2.
Yeah, and so that's my show right now. So we're watching The Bear, and then the anime we're watching is called Summertime Rendering. Such a weird title. Summertime Rendering. I'd never heard of the manga before or anything, but it's a new anime that's just recently come out, and we're checking that out, and it's pretty cool. It's got some time travel-y stuff in it.
Oh, I get it. Summertime.
And then summertime. Exactly. It's
gotcha.
And it's kind of like what's that called? Happy Death Day.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of like that. Groundhog Day.
Yeah, Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
Same thing. It's the same
exactly.
Okay, well that sounds cool. I haven't watched anime in a while. I am so behind. I have so many recommendations for anime to watch, and I have not watched any. I still haven't watched My Hero Academia. I still haven't watched. I have so many.
We could watch that together. I mean,
Fruit Baskets, because they brought it back, and I haven't watched it since they brought it back. The new Sailor Moon, I haven't watched. I'm so far behind. These are probably old ones.
One Piece. Jason's watching that, so I'm watching that kind of as well and reading the manga. Are you reading anything?
No. I should be.
You don't have enough time. I'm just asking, just in case.
2 books that I'm currently in the middle of reading, but I have not picked them up in a couple weeks. 3 books. Count of Monte Cristo.
Oh,
I'm reading with Jason.
Yeah.
I'm also reading Queen of Thieves, which this was a buddy read that I was doing with somebody on Instagram. Dream Girl reading. I'm so sorry. I will eventually finish this book and then we can talk about it. My bad. We started in April. She is done.
Oh.
It is me. I'm like 4 chapters in. And then I've been reading since last year, Stalking Jack the Ripper. I need to finish it. It's actually good. I just haven't had time to finish it. More this way. No, it just keeps turning. That's what.
What?
It's on a swivel.
Oh man.
But yeah, so I'm not really reading anything at the moment. But those 3 books are currently. Oh wait, I do have an audiobook that I started listening to. It's called The Game of Life and How to Play It. It's kind of like an inspirational read. It's a very short audiobook.
Oh, okay, so it's like self-help.
Yeah, it's kind of like
those.
Positive affirmations, things like that. I listened to Johnny's House podcast, and he was talking about it. So I was like, oh, I'm going to download this because I have Audible credits. So that's why. Are you going to turn it? Are you going to turn it? There we go. Hi, we're back in the center. Okay, I think that's all I'm reading / watching.
Yeah, I'm just reading DC Comics and reading that One Piece. That's all I'm reading. Let's go into games.
Yes, our favorite. Our favorite.
Games. We've been giggling and now we're gaming.
And now we're gaming. So, your favorite tactile play.
Yes, tactile play.
So, we actually played a game. It's a legacy game. You guys introduced me. You guys introduced me to a lot of different board game types. So legacy games are games where you play them over multiple sessions. The board changes, your resources, things changes. Even the rules to the game.
Yeah, you're literally playing the same game over multiple sessions.
Yes, and it just progresses and it starts differently every time. I kind of got destroyed on the first one, so I have a lot of bonuses. I have a lot of bonuses
what
going
game
into
are you
next
talking
game.
about?
So, actually, funny you mentioned that. I'm talking about Sagrada Artisans. So,
what a pretty box.
It's so pretty. And it's because this game is all about creating like these nice stained glass pieces
stained glass
for a cathedral, but there are competing families.
Yes.
So they're competing families, but we're working on the same cathedral. So it is a competition game. Yes. So we're not co-opting this. But it's pretty good. What did you think of the first game?
I liked it. You know, there's one thing we need to tell people is that it's kind of like a coloring game, right?
It is.
Isn't that interesting?
So I was going to show you it's swiveling.
How do we tighten this thing?
There we go.
Oh, no.
No. We're fine. There we go.
Audio
audio
like coloring it, and then there's this whole numbers game. Like, it wasn't until near the end I realized that this was really like Sudoku.
It's
like
Sudoku.
I didn't realize near the end, and I was like, man, if I had thought a little bit harder, maybe I would have gotten a better score.
So it's also a little bit of luck because you have to there is a drafting phase where dice are rolled, and then you take the numbered dice and you put them on your board space.
Yep, the different colors, yep.
And then there's certain rules. So, like, you can't have 2 6s that have the same corners, but they can have, like, diagonals touching.
Right.
So it's like rules like that depending on where you're drafting could mess you up, could screw your board, which happened to me a couple times. Couple people took things that I needed and I wasn't able to recover in the end because of it. Also, the reason you and I lost, the 2 people we played with, they started their boards the same exact way. We started like in the middle, kind of. They each started their board in one corner and built it out.
I see.
So
I see. Well, it's not the end. We still have like 9 more sessions, and hopefully we will continue and do better.
I have a lot. Listen, this is how much I need to catch up. The highest score was like 112, right?
Yeah.
My score was 49.
Oh, no.
49.
I was not that much better.
You were 60 something.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of ground to catch up. But the good thing is at the end of the game, they award legacy points to the top 2. And then you and I got money to go spend in the shop because we need bonuses.
Yeah, so we are going to be, ready to go our next round.
Yeah, I have 3 tools and I have 2 crest abilities. So I'm out the gate.
Nice.
I have a lot of ground to catch up. So that's what we're playing. So we will probably keep you guys updated on this each time we play another thing, session, yes, to get towards legacy. But you've heard it here. Comeback season's on.
So another game I wanted to briefly touch upon, board game wise, tactilely, is Lorcana. Yes. I wish you had a chance to have played it first, but we will probably update you next week about it as well, because we're about to get into a whole Lorcana session after this, aren't we?
Yes, I have a starter pack. Woohoo! Side note, I thought, listen, I was quickly looking at it. I was doing something else. I thought this was Mufasa. This is definitely Simba.
Oh.
So I picked it for Mufasa, and it's Simba.
an easy mistake to make.
It's fine, but right. I see it's the Sapphire and Steel series. Steel. This is the starter pack. It comes with one starter deck of 60 cards, including 2 foil cards, which I guess are like their holographic whatever. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 11 damage counters. Don't know what that is. 1 paper playmat, 1 paper tracker token, the game rules, and then an extra booster pack of 12 randomized cards.
Oh, that's gonna be fun for you to open. I'm excited to
open.
Oh, you should open that on camera.
Open
because it's a booster, you know. So
I wouldn't know what anyone.
Crazy.
I don't even know what anyone would do.
Yeah.
How anyone would go.
I mean, you show like your foil packs, or what's your foil, or what's your it comes with the commons and then uncommons and then rares, and then you have 1 card that's going to be foil in your booster.
So we'll see. Let's continue the podcast, and I think I may open our booster pack at the end. And it has Elsa on there, so I may open this at the end of the podcast.
So we plan on playing this after this with 2 other people, and we're going to play a session. It's like you could play with 4 people, which is going to be lots of fun. And I only played it once. But I'm really looking forward to it. And speaking of games, let's continue with some video games.
Yes.
Some plug and
play. So I have a lot of exciting news. So after our first episode, you know that I was invited to the closed beta of a cozy multiplayer like farming sim called Palia. Mm-hmm. Palia is now in open beta. You guys are going to hear this twice. You're going to hear it again in 2 weeks because, again, we recorded an episode and then we decided to do this episode and skip it. So you're going to hear it again, but you can already start playing. Oh no, you hit it, the swivel. So you can already start playing Palia. Sign up at palia.com. That's PALIA.com. You can sign up. It's free right now for the open beta. And what I love about it is that your progress is anticipated to be carried over into the full game. So anything you do now with quests or building your house or anything like that is going to carry over.
And it's kind of like a game where it's like, it's kind of, to me, it's like a cross between Disney Dreamlight Valley and something like Animal Crossing-ish, or that other game,
Stardew Valley.
I can never remember that name. It's so weird.
It's such
because you're doing like farming stuff and you're not really battling anything.
Yeah.
But it seems like the game for us.
It is. So I really like it.
We need to play it more.
Yes. And there have been some updates. So they just did an update in the game.
Oh, nice.
Remember I told you I was trying to steal someone's pet and then you were like, well, can you get pets? And I was like, I don't think so. I don't see anybody else with a pet. They introduced pets.
No way.
So you now can get pets. I think right now you can only get cats. They're called pal cats.
Pal cats.
Yes. So right now you can only get cats. They also updated some new missions, some new villager quests. I keep trying to make relationships with these people. Please build up your relationships. People don't think about it because there's so many people to talk to and so many things to do. But if you build up relationships, just like in Stardew Valley, I don't know about in Dreamlight Valley, but in Stardew Valley,
for friends, you can have friend points.
Yeah, so if you get your relationship to 3 or higher, you can do romance, and I think if you get it to 2 or higher, they just start giving you stuff like extra materials, the key to their house, whatever. Give me the key to your house. We only know each other 2 days. Do you? So they updated new quests and everything is expected to transfer smoothly into
and
the
it's multiplayer.
It is multiplayer.
So that's how we've been playing, and
I love it.
Do you want to share your handle?
Oh yeah. If you want to add me, my name is Luna Sarah Marie. So Luna Sarah is LUNACERA, all one word, and then last name Marie, because I was streaming and I was playing around with one of my friends who was in chat, and I was like, I'm gonna make the last name Marie. So shout out Steph Marie.
And in general, my screen names are always the light for almost any console or platform. So THELYGHT and then the number 4.
The number 4. So add us in game. It's pretty cool because we can send you can request items. So if you're doing a quest and you need, or if you're trying to build something and you need like wood or whatever, you can send out requests to your friends and people can send you things once a day, I believe.
Oh,
so it's pretty cool.
Okay.
So do you have anything else in plug and play?
Nah.
All right, we're gonna open this pack. I've been looking at it. It's been staring at me. So I'm just gonna listen. I'm gonna give you some.
Yeah.
There you go. I'm gonna give you some ASMR for the podcast viewers. Oh, look at that smell. Oh my God, it smells like fresh cards. It smells like fresh cards.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to flip it over. First of all, this is. It looks like a QR code.
Yeah, that's just for the app. So this is what you need to do though. The top card here is the commons, and then it goes to uncommons, and it goes to rare, and then so just show them like each.
I'm already happy. I have Philicides from Hercules. I love him.
There's one common.
All right.
There's another.
I also have Abu. Abu is a common. Great. Right. Oh, I just watched Beauty and the Beast. So this is a common, but this is an action. Control your temper. The Beast.
Common.
Friends on the other side. That's Dr. Felicia.
I just say Dr. F.
Dr. F. I have Steamboat Mickey. Steamboat.
Common,
who put the crown in Gladiator? Hercules. I got Hercules.
And your first uncommon card.
This is uncommon?
Yep, you see the symbol on the bottom. That's
uncommon. That's uncommon.
Yep.
I have Prince Philip. I don't know who this is. Who is he from?
You're asking the wrong person.
Is he Aurora's guy?
Probably. You know what? I think in your deck you have Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, no,
I
have...
Sleeping Beauty?
I have, yeah.
Yeah, that's her, man, I think.
I don't know. I have Smash. Hulk Smash.
Uncommon Smash. Uncommon
Dragon Fire.
Oh, wait. This is super rare.
This is super rare?
I think it's rare. No, it's rare.
And I can't even say his name. Dr. F.
Dr. F.
Dr. Facilier. I have Be Prepared. I love Scar.
Rare. And then this is your uncommon foil.
My uncommon foil. I have Krunk. I love Krunk from the Emperor's New Groove.
Oh, okay. Wow, there's your booster pack.
I'm excited to play. Well, thank you guys for tuning into the podcast. Make sure to follow us. We are now available everywhere that you can get podcasts.
She ain't kidding.
She is not kidding. I work diligently to get us on these podcast sites and to get everything set up. So you can find us on Apple Podcasts. You can find us on Spotify. Where else can you find us?
Amazon, Deezer,
Pandora,
Google Podcasts,
TuneIn.
Yeah,
iHeartRadio, forgot about them. And then if you want to see the video version of this and see our smiling faces and my purple blue mermaid hair.
Horrible our camera work is today.
There is a lot of swibbling.
Was falling asleep on us today.
Yo, listen, honestly, we have to have a talk to him.
Yeah, we do.
So follow us on YouTube. You'll find us at Giggles and Games on YouTube. Make sure to subscribe so you know when new episodes come out. But they come out every Tuesday. So you can catch us every Tuesday. And next Tuesday we'll have a special episode for you, and it's very spooky.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Well, thank you again. My name is Laquita.
Carl, aka Casey Randall Rick.
Who the heck is Randall Rick? I've never heard that name before.
Yeah.
Rick James?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for listening.
It's up to you to guess. What's Casey Randall Rick come from?
No, this is ridiculous.
It's going to be too hard.
All right, and with that, we are out. And if you see us online, don't forget GG's.
And if you see us in person, you better come dance with us.
Dance too much booty in the pants. Dance too much booty in the pants. Bye.